nice and twisty, has its moments. Now we'll test out to see just how much rain. See the pothole here, it's still full of water. And we come to T. We'll come home via the Gumbunji way. But that's, let's have a look, see what the road's like. That was slippery. Unexpected. Not bad. I don't think I'll be muddying up the tyres and such. But certainly the problem with this, for me, is worry about until you have a bit of a north, and then it's everything to worry about, which is pretty much where I'm at now. And this is where, yeah, all slippery. Side. This isn't a gravel road. This is there we go in this. Oh, it looks deep enough, doesn't it?
I've heard of this happening, but not experienced it myself previously. So here we go, one up for the boy. Oh, I told you. As you can see, Houston, we have a problem. The front wheel, the mudguard, it's just totally clogged up with mud to the point where the front wheel no longer turns. And one of the problems with being a shit rider is you immediately see that as being a problem. So. And sorry, I'm still a shit rider, but it turns out that it wasn't all my fault. The front wheel locks up. Well, it doesn't even lock up. It's like you're riding with a brake, just riding on the brake. And then what happens? It starts binding, and then the back starts to fishtail out. And the front, when it hits the really sloppy shit, it just, yeah. Like I'll show you here. This is me just. I wasn't doing 5Ks, just and the ground's not that slippery, but it's just wanting to fishtail. But then when it hits that stuff up there, where it's actually got a bit of moisture to it, there, all over Red Rover, and of course then it picks up more mud and shit. And it got to the point there on the last off where the front wheel just basically had locked up. And wouldn't turn. It was like I was having to ride the clutch just to try to get it to move, and the back wheel is spinning up on this stuff, so it makes it pretty interesting. But then of course all the mud, so I can keep on going, and this is what I'm keep on going to. And as you see up here, we have a bend, and apparently just up and around the bend I've got a creek crossing. I am so hoping that it is hard ground. It looks like rocky down over there, so I'm hoping it's going to be rocky up over there as well. Let's keep on going and try and get this this front wheel all freed up. To give myself a wee bit of a breather, and also so that I don't come across unexpectedly hell on earth. I decided to go for a wee walk, leave the old girl up there. I mean, I haven't seen anybody for forever, and have a look, see what this creek crossing's like. That way when I come down I'll know whether I'm just going to have a crack at it straight through, or if I need to reconsider my options. Can't go back the way I came, because that's how I managed to get myself in this position. See, this road's good. Rabbit, by the look of it. Footprints. Hopefully not a cat. Yeah, the roads themselves, they're not the problem. The roads are great. Getting dry, they'd be awesome, fantastic, fun. Black soil. We do have it in the area. Don't have it at home, but it's and clay, my God. I've seen other people complain about clay, and now I'm in that camp. Gotta love it. Okay, creek crossing coming up. I mentioned the mud. Anyway, yep, and it's nice and sloppy up here. Gotta love that. As I said before, as long as I come up around the corner here now, and all I see is okay, what I'm seeing is torn out road from cars. So again, it's not the world at the end. No, it's actually pretty good. But I'll flick it around so you can have a look and see what I'm seeing. Okay, so we have the approach coming in. That apparently is the creek crossing, so they've got a culvert going over. But look at that. That's not potentially much fun. But I'm going to have to get a bit of a run up at it, I think. See what I can do. Okay. Well, sometimes I think to myself I'm getting too old for this shit, but then what doesn't kill you or maim you or leave you in a hospital bed just makes you stronger, doesn't it? The worst part of this is that this section of road is actually some of the good stuff, apart from a couple of puddles like this, and it's hard pack underneath. It's not even a rut where the four-wheel drives and the cars have been through. It would be that'd be a good road. It'd be great road in the dry, but not with that fucking mud guard. I left my lights on. That's all I need is a flat battery. Just a recap. That's the sort of shit we've got to contend with. It's not a problem. Okay, that's where I was stopped. You can see the squiggly line. It's still bound up, and that's after I'd taken some of the rubbish out. And once I got a bit more out, yep, it's straightened up, which is reasonable. I feel that she'll loosen up as I go along. Got through that all right. There's the old girl. The reason I've come down was to collect my patented stick, because you got to have your patented stick, because I know I'm going to have to stop again. I know I'm going to have to stop again to dig mud out from underneath the guard. I was actually looking at the idea of putting a beak on, and I went off it because I thought I've never had problems with mud before. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Okay, I've made it home safe, but I just wanted to share with you some of my injuries. As you can see here, I have definitely broken. But apart from that, I fared up pretty well actually. I've had the old hot radox bath, which I highly recommend for when you do dumb things, which I do on a regular basis. Not the radox bath, but definitely the dumb things. The other thing is I gave the bike a hose down. I had to pull that wheel off to get the mud out from underneath the mud guard. Apart from that, everything seems to be okay. I'm not sure about how the equipment's gone. I'll soon find out when I start to check everything over. I definitely broke a ram mount.